Hello, Internet. It is time for the nerd stuff. We're doing nerd stuff tonight. It's another episode of Spaceman GMing some bullshit. We're doing Savage Worlds, my sci-fi setting, fucking Freelancers. Let's fucking get it done.
We're Freelancers.
You're Freelancers. Yeah, it's the prequel to the sequel. No. But anyway, so here we are. When we last left off, you guys had, let's see, you met with your new arms dealer friend, who's definitely not Nick Cage. And you negotiated how to get rid of your giant, your helijet that you had hijacked, on how to get some money out of that. And you didn't get a lot, but you got enough to get some good shit. And now you have an arms dealer guy who can provide you with some things you normally would not have access to. And yeah, so you did that, and then
cost.
You got discounts. Because he's all right, new mercenary people who steal things. Fantastic.
Did any of it have to do with me being pretty? I can't remember.
It probably came up if you were negotiating.
You tend to ask every single time.
Yeah, so hold on. On that, I'm gonna say that you don't need to ask. I will tell you if it's not relevant, because it's probably going to be relevant more often than not.
Okay.
Because
I don't like playing female characters.
What? No, it's just like, it's the future. People are more,
open-minded.
Lando Calrissian type shit.
Yeah. So, and it's not, I think attractive is not necessarily like sexual attraction. It's sort of like you got pretty people privilege. You know what I mean?
I think one level is pretty people privilege, and then the other level is that they want to bone you.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, you guys negotiated with Conrad Voss, Space Nick Cage, Space not Nick Cage, for legal reasons, Space legally distinct Nick Cage. And then you guys took a new job for War Mage. He was getting sick of all the, his mercenaries getting betrayed by people. So he wanted to move forward on this, this little Tinder for mercenaries type of thing he's been working on. But he wanted to make sure it's done right. So he's asked you to find and recruit this hacker lady who's ex-corporate, and you guys got her dossier there, Imogen Simmons. I can pop that out for a reminder here as soon as I can.
That her dossier is...
Oh yeah. You guys immediately were like, "Oh yeah, no, this is a fake identity." Like, but there's definitely some squirrely shit around there, because she worked a corporate job under that identity for a significant amount of time, and that's not something that normally would have lasted under corporate scrutiny. Oh, here we go. People, yeah. People. Hey, they're people now. People now. Corporate. Yeah, there she is. There's our, with the awkward corporate headshot. Yeah. So you guys are, you got some info to go off of from War Mage. You know that she's holed out in some old, basically the old version of the net, like a relay station that's been since abandoned, that she's kind of operating out of. But your dilemma is you're trying to get close to her without also scaring her off, so you can come get her to do this work for War Mage. And you guys we're sort of brainstorming at the end of last session how to go about that, and you guys had a bunch of different ideas. So I think I want to resolve this as we're gonna do like a dramatic task, but it's gonna have like multiple tiers of success. So it'll basically, how you do on this depends how receptive she is during the social part of this. But yeah, do you guys have any questions? Are we ready to move forward with this?
I'm ready to move forward.
Turbo-tastic. All right. I'm going to leave you guys on the world map, but she is located up here. So how we're going to do this is, we'll do this as I got to drag you guys all on the map so I could put you on the initiative, because that's how this shit works. Stand by. I'm just going to blinky do. You guys are not Godzilla, don't worry. All right. Ta-da. And then turn. Shazam. I need to actually pop out the turn. Okie dokie. Oh, and I hope my buttons work. Does this work? All right. Wow. There we go. Metadocs out of the gate with the Joker. And then 0-1, you unfortunately got a club. But you guys will all get a Benny for that, for the Joker, or we'll all get a Benny. So that's how I do. Yeah. So all right, you guys are trying to get close to her, close enough to like arrange a meeting, but like not so aggressively that like you scare her off.
I just can't hear. Or are we all quiet?
Oh yeah, are people talking?
No. I was not talking.
Okay.
I have not said anything.
Nope, people were just quiet. You're good.
Okay, I can.
It's all good. Can you hear me, Annie?
Yeah, but
Okay.
not out of the supposed to be able to hear you out of. So now we're good.
Okay. Yeah. The Discord update and reset all your settings again.
No, I don't know what happened.
All right. Oh, I am gonna need those. I don't think I need those.
I missed last I heard you were seeing if buttons worked.
Yep, my buttons worked. We got initiative.
Okay.
I think the only person on there, 0-1, you're the only one who drew a club, so you're gonna have a complication unless you want to spend a Benny and try to redraw.
Since we got a Joker, let's do it.
All right. You got another club, but it's a jack.
All right.
So here, I'll just move you up. All right. Oh yeah, and I'm assuming you guys are gonna be like moving to the area where she is. So you're up around here right now. It's this old relay station that's outside the borders of Sol Industries, their territory. So that's where you guys are hanging around. Metadocs, do you want to go first with the Joker?
What are we rolling?
Whatever you want. Dramatic tasks, whatever skill you want to use, just tell me, justify how you're using it. Like I think you mentioned last session you wanted to like pull some weird like, hey, I think something's wrong with the video game I'm living in.
Yeah.
I need tech support.
I have electronics and hacking at 6. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to make it blink. I'm going to use Morse code, but I'm going to spell out that message in Nrac so that it will pique her curiosity.
Oh, and Imperious.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna have it be like blinking on like like in the windows of corporate buildings.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Show her that I too can pretend I know what I'm doing on the computer.
All right, so go ahead and roll that, and you got a +2 since you have the Joker.
Yeah. I'm just gonna roll electronics for that because it's the same die as the other one.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna spend a penny to re-roll that.
Oh, I think you have your conviction clicked. Because it added that to, well, there's a little conviction at the bottom there.
Oh, I was just clicking that to say that I had it.
Oh.
Because you can keep track of bennies, so I just assumed you could keep track of conviction.
Why would it work the same? That would be too easy.
Hey, so here we go.
All right.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think it's just because I think it does just keep track of it and then lets you know what it would have been if you used the conviction.
Oh, okay.
But
all right. Well,
anyways,
that'll still earn you a token. Oh yeah, and let me get like a turn timer out here. What do we got? Where are my? Oh, hold on. Yeah, my Trivial Pursuit wheel. Oh yeah, I can get one of those too. All right, hold on. Stand by. Here, do you guys want to be blue or green?
Blue.
All right.
Orange.
There's no orange.
Yeah, I would have said purple, but it didn't sound
here,
like that was an option.
This is the red one I'm going to use for tracking the rounds. So we're on round 1 right now. Why the fuck? Oh, because I'm an idiot, that's all. Alright, so this will be...
Hey, be nice to my friend. Don't call my friends idiots.
I'm an idiot.
I said be nice to my friends.
I do what I want.
Don't call them idiots.
Alright, and you said blue. You guys want blue? Oh, jeez. I have too many of these things. Alright. So many. Alright. Alright, and here is your success counter. And I will add more as we need them. Alright. So round 1, you got 1 success so far. Iliad, what are you doing to attempt to get into Imogen's good graces?
Oh, persuasion. We're going to Pilates.
You're going to her Pilates. I don't know. So she, from what you guys have gathered so far, she like never leaves her little hacker den.
Yeah, I thought that, and I said Pilates as a joke the first time, and you didn't correct me, so I kind of just kept going with it.
Right.
Then research. I'll research.
You can also
does go.
You can use your persuasion to ask around about her.
Yeah, you could also use persuasion to be like, hey, do you know this weirdo to like, in the area? So yeah, you could still use that if you wanted. You're just like, you haven't like, you haven't quite yet like gotten yourself in a position to like make contact,
Yeah.
You could still use persuasion to ask around. Yeah. So if you still want to use that, you can. And you get your bonuses, so don't worry about that. Oh my goodness, there you go. you got a 10 on a D4.
Yeah, she lives around there. Here, take my wallet in case you need money.
All right, so that'll get you. Oh, wait,
Wait,
that's the wrong counter.
D4 plus 2.
You might have added another 2, because I think we have
What?
your. Yeah, we have attractive built in there as a plus 2 already, so you need to add it. But you still got an 8, so
Okay.
that'll still get. That's still enough for the raise, so you get 2, so that'll bump it up to 3.
Okay.
So yeah, you're
Because
just.
the modifier wasn't on the main thing, it was when you click the wheel. So I wasn't sure if that was just to remind you that you get it.
Oh, wait, what? What are we talking about? So your persuasion already has the plus 2 built in on your skill, so when you click it, it's already included. So you don't need to add
it doesn't
when it
say
asks
it
you.
next to it unless I
Yeah.
hit the gear.
Yeah.
There's a
But
plus
it's
0.
it's always in there.
And then,
Like if you
Okay.
hover over the 10, it shows that plus 2 in there.
okay, well then, yeah, I actually
Yeah.
definitely gave it plus 2. Why does
It's
it not
alright.
show it next to the die? Why does it? You have to click the thingy.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't need to add the 2. It'll be in there.
Oh, because
Okay.
the next to the die thing is for when you get to once you get to the 12th die.
Oh, yeah.
You only go up by 1. You don't go up by a die step anymore.
Yeah, so yeah, dice usually
Oh,
cap
okay.
out at 12, but there are ways to go over that, and each step is like just a plus 1.
Okay, so... Okay, thank you.
And like you can get there. So normally everything's hard capped at D12, but there are certain edges and that let you push past that, and like cyberware will let you do that, and
I thought the
arcane.
steps boosted lowered from base was that, but I don't know what that means, so never mind.
Don't
We're
worry
playing
about
a game.
that.
I don't need to ask that.
It's all good. All right, 0-1. You have a complication right now, so you have a -2 on your rolls for this turn.
Yeah.
I will say, so you guys won't like hard fail if you get a failure on a complication, but you will give everyone else a penalty next round, or you'll lose a task token. I'll let you guys pick, like if you want to still attempt to a skill check.
What if he just helps me and
You can also just help.
and
but-
add a +1 or a +2 to whatever I rolled.
Yeah.
That would technically be a wedge piece because I got a.
Part of me says I want to kind of fly by the seat of my pants because I got a +2 from my buddy on hacking.
Oh.
So I want to roll hacking with the -2, so it's a flat D8,
And just hope for
and
the
try
best.
to like test her, defenses and
Do some
then,
penetration
yeah,
test. So, all right, so that would make sense. Like with the complication, you're just like, no, fuck this. I'm gonna see how tough her defenses are, and yeah, because like, if you fail this is obviously going to alert her. But no, you got the you got the fucking 10. Oh man. All right. So yeah, that you're kind of
leave a little cookie behind.
Oh yeah, our downtime thing happened, right? Like where we did our...
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get your stuff installed. You guys had downtime.
No.
And
Yeah, like where I chaperoned on dates as research or
what?
something. The downtime activity thing. Never mind. Doesn't matter. It's okay.
Okay.
I thought you were practicing your persuasion.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Persuasion, that's what it was.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you,
so I have the +2 for attractive, and then I have another thing for
you
persuasion.
have a it's trained, so you have a reroll that you can use for an entire encounter.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's so that was oh wow, I have too much stuff down.
It helps
Where
if
did
I unmute myself, huh?
Right. Yeah, you did downtime, you did the training.
Okay.
Yeah, so you like practice your persuasion so you can you get a free reroll when you fail. And then
Okay.
that lasts for the entire encounter.
Okay.
So like you can keep you basically get a free like if you're still in the same encounter, you get a free reroll on that every time. So yeah, you did training. All right, cool. So 0-1, you did the hackery. You know, did some futzing around. Yeah, so you didn't piss her off. So yeah, you progress the timer a bit. So you guys are looking pretty good so far. All right. So Squeak, what are you doing?
Do we know precisely where she lives in this hacker den yet? Like where? Like could we pinpoint exactly what unit?
The hacker den is hers. Like she is shacked up in this old relay station. That's all hers.
All right, so I think I'd be inclined to do the old-fashioned shit while everyone else does the hacking then, which is pretty simply to map out entrances, exits, rooftops, etc. the old-fashioned way. By
You're gonna case the joint.
And what you get, things with binoculars and such.
Yeah. All right.
Mine
so,
was an old-fashioned way too.
What?
Yours was accosting homeless people.
What?
I said mine was an old-fashioned way too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Oh, it's good. You got a good mix. You're doing it sneakily. All right. So yeah, 6 is enough for you to get 1 progress token. So, progress. So you guys are up to 6 now. All right. So yeah, Squeak, you're like, you know, sneakily like going around the perimeter, figuring out the layout of everything, all that good stuff. Blink, what are you getting up to?
Okay. So how does using my job work? Do I just fucking... What do I do? I don't know if it's a bonus, a negative, or... What?
Well, you're just justifying whichever skill you want to use. So if you're using your
It's
job...
it's gonna be psionics then, so...
oh yeah, because you teleport to do your job. Alright. So you're just like... Well, yeah, no, okay. Like, yeah, if you want to do that, do that. You guys did talk about like routing all the pulse drop jobs to Blink if it was like for her.
Yeah, if she orders anything, I'm gonna be her delivery guy.
All right.
Let's see. I don't have any modifiers, so just roll.
Yeah, just flat roll. All right, nice. So that's a raise. So that'll give you 2 more pips on the thingy.
What's your order?
Oh man.
I need to keep track of her preferences.
Yeah.
cat food.
Sim chips.
No, it was not cat food. Probably like a bunch of.
It could be anything.
Probably a bunch of used tech is most likely.
I was thinking like Mountain Dew.
All right.
Probably Volt Cola.
Yeah. Yeah, like used tech, gamer fuel, ramen noodles.
Gamer subs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. I mean, it's a good way to find out if she has a favorite burrito place or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah. All right. So new round. Let me deal initiative. Shazam. Roll 20 is mad at you, 0-1. It keeps giving you the clubs.
The clamps.
Iliad, you're up first. You've talked to some random people in the area, and you know they're like, oh yeah, I know that weirdo. Yeah, she like never leaves her house, but she's out and about sometimes.
Where'd she go out and about when she's all out and about?
Go ahead, roll persuasion. Jesus. All right, so that's another raise. My goodness, that's 2 more.
Only one away. But a D4.
Yeah, that's crazy on a D4.
Did I mess up and do a thing? I didn't.
No, you're good.
press
Like,
buttons.
you,
Okay.
the dice explode. Remember when you get the max number on them? So you rolled 2 4s. That's why that went to 13.
You probably. I don't know why your persuasion is only a D4 though. It probably should be higher.
Well, she has the flat bonus from attractive, which is actually like
Yeah, I know.
a D4 plus 2 is mechanically better than a D6.
Yes, it is. Because it's a D3. Because it makes your average raise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, so like you don't get any definitive answers. Some people are like, oh, I think I've seen her around this place, or no, maybe this place. But you're kind of like narrowing down the area. But all you have so far is like, she doesn't get out much. And when she does, it's somewhere in this area. But you make some progress.
Okay.
All right, 0-1. You got a club again.
All right, I'm still gonna fly by risk.
Just say fuck it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna look for like cyber activism jobs that might interest her. And now that I have a back door, I can like
Ooh.
slide under the door electronically.
Hello there.
All right, let's see.
I noticed you like hacktivism. Oh,
I am gonna re-roll.
Did Benny that?
Yeah.
Oof.
The same roll.
Oh no.
I didn't accidentally give myself another -2, right?
I don't think so. You just rolled
Okay.
a 3 and a 1.
Yeah. Let's go big. I'll do one more.
Alright.
There we go.
Jesus. Alright. So, that would be another 2. So you guys are getting up there. Jesus. This is like, oh yeah, I forgot to increase this one. So this is day 2. But yeah, so more progress. You guys are at 12 altogether. So you're kind of feel like you're starting to zero in a bit. All right, Blink, you're up. What is your plan of attack?
I'm gonna do another delivery, but I'm gonna actually try to knock on the door instead of just leave it there.
All right. Go nuts.
No, it's not gonna be normal.
Another raise. So you bring the delivery, you knock on the door, and there's like the front door is like this like massively thick like security door.
Ring your doorbell, knock on door, whatever.
Yeah,
you call it.
I know what you mean. I'm just, this is what you're approaching, right? So it's like this. It's this like very, very sturdy security door. Very clearly did not come with the original structure. This is like aftermarket shit. And you hit the buzzer or whatever, and you just there's a speaker next to the door, and she's like, just leave it, man.
Okay, but since I teleport, I can just leave it inside the door for you.
Don't do that.
Okay, fine. Here you go. Leave.
No.
I need to get her to being used to seeing me in particular,
Right.
rather than just packages.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are at 14 on round 2. Jeez. All right, Metadocs, we're back to you.
Yeah.
gonna put on a play with my summon ally to make it look like I'm chastising greedy corporate executives to protect children that are sick.
What?
In full view of our security cameras. I'm
You're just like
using magic to put on a show for her.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm gonna pretend to notice the camera for the first time and like run and like poof away.
All right. What are you rolling for that? You doing psionics? Yep. There you go. Oh my god, dude. The 12 and a 10, 22. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god.
You too. I need my angels to come with me.
All right, so you guys are at 16. Oh, Squeak. It is your turn.
Fair enough. So at this point, she has seen the job postings more than likely. The humanitarian positions. All right. Is it what I'd like to try to do, since she does go out sometimes, is just kind of hang out until she does, and then try and just sneak in or slip in a note that says, "Please, we've seen we know you've seen the postings. We really need your help." So I could roll thievery if I'm trying to actually get it in a window or a door or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, thievery works.
And I'm assuming it's locked down tight enough that I am not getting in that door.
Yeah, you'd need like heavy equipment to get in there.
But I might be able to get something down a vent pipe or something.
Yeah. All right. That'll get you a token. So you guys are...
I can feel better.
What's that?
I could do better, but that's fine.
Everyone's getting explodey rolls, man. So you guys are at 17. It's now the start of day 3. You guys are making pretty solid progress here.
What's our goal total?
There's tiers of it, so it's like 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
So you guys have already passed like the first tier.
Okay. We're hitting the prestige goals now.
Yeah, basically. Here, new rounds. Ooh, that's a lot of clubs. Man, 0-1, roll 20 is just...
No.
But so you I'd say that like since you guys have you've met the 15, you've kind of been able to scout like where she goes, or at least find out where she goes, like when she leaves. And there's this like hole in the wall like noodle bar that she hits up like once a week, just to like grab dinner outside.
Her.
I know what I'll do with that information.
But all right, new rounds. Blink. Sorry, go ahead.
The club is bad, right?
Yeah, club means you have a complication. You have a spade though. You're good.
Okay. Do we have anything? Somebody was going to try and have like little hacker puzzles or some shit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right now, I left a cookie crumb in her system and then slid a job under the network gate, essentially.
Can I deliver one of them for her? And with her next order?
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
So if I'm doing an assistance, I still have the -2, right?
You have the -2. You just don't. You only risk the complication issue if you roll a skill and fail.
Okay, so if I go to assist Blink for his delivery by providing him the puzzle.
Yeah. Okay. So Blink, you would go on hold, wait for him to do his roll, and then you go.
Yeah, so we're both at 9. So
it's. Oh no!
Can I use my last Benny on that? Or?
So you can't Benny on crit fails. but I am allowing you do have a once per session mulligan if you want.
Sure, let's do that.
All right.
We'll see if Roll20 still hates me.
Jesus, man. All
There you
right. So you're just assisting,
Plus
so
one.
you give Blink a +1. All right. So here, I'll just do a little. There, you have that. There you go. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just snap the eve. So yeah, whatever you're rolling, Blink, it just give yourself +1 to it when it asks for a modifier.
Yep.
All right.
That's not good enough. I don't like that.
You want a Benny then?
I got a Benny that. I got an extra Benny.
Yeah, you got Bennies, man. There you go.
That's better.
Get the raise. All right.
So, ring her doorbell, making sure she sees him dropping a USB stick in her bag. And leaving. Like for the camera, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So you do your thing and you head off, and you do you like hang out and wait, or?
I guess for a minute.
All right.
I'll see if she comes out and takes it. If not, I'm just gonna leave anyway. You know, I'm not gonna be creepy about it. I'm just gonna wait a little longer than I normally would.
All right. Yeah. So while you're waiting, you know, the security door slides open like a crack, and you see this. You see her like in like sweatpants. Just like kind of look around. She has a pistol in one hand. She just kind of like looks around, grabs the package, and heads back in, and shuts the door.
Good to know.
All right. So 01, you assisted Blink. Iliad,
Yes.
what is your angle of attack?
I'm gonna go to the noodle place.
You're gonna go to the noodle place.
Yep. I'm gonna have noodles every day.
All right, and see if she shows up.
Garrett sent a message too.
Oh shit! Sorry, I Discord doesn't ping me when I'm streaming.
It's okay. It was a 0-1. I don't know
Oh,
why.
okay.
George.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we can discuss next round.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, Iliad. I guess that could also, or that could be persuasion also, but you know, whatever other skill you think might be relevant to that.
I was thinking persuade. Well, it depends if she shows up or not. I was thinking persuasion to like sit with her if she.
Yeah, like you don't know if she's gonna show up or not. You only know she's at this place like one day out of the week. You're kind of like relying on pure happenstance. But
Okay.
like maybe you want to be friendly with the staff.
Yeah, I'll be friendly with the staff
Yeah.
to see like what day she's gonna go
Okay.
or what day she usually goes.
Yeah.
Come on,
Let's go ahead. And, yeah, that works for persuasion. All right, you got a success. So yeah,
Yay.
she didn't show up, but you're making friends with some of the staff. So you guys, I can't do math right now. What is wrong with my brain? You guys are at 20 right now. Oh, nice.
Woo.
Whoop whoop. All right. Squeak. You have a complication, so you'll be at -2 for whatever you're doing, and you risk additional penalties if you mess up a skill roll with the complication. But you can help other people if you want.
My plan was to do something, and I can Benny the crap out of it. So my plan was to, hopefully with the help of 01 here, drop kind of a blank comm link with a, find it kind of a known address. I have a disposable one on me. Just kind of be hanging out at the noodle bar before she's supposed to be there as a casual customer, and then just get up, walk out, and slip it on her on my way out, so that 0-1,
shit.
and then craft some more messages of basically be like, hey, we're not amateurs. We wouldn't be asking for your help unless we really needed it.
Right.
But I'm thinking he'll be able to just direct comm her.
Okay.
After that.
Yeah, you're trying to slip a burner into her pocket.
Exactly, a burner comm link. So here we go. Let's see if it works.
All right. Are you rolling yourself, or are you assisting someone else?
I was just gonna roll my own thievery.
Okay.
Now that we know where she actually is.
Yeah,
and
but
what
you do have a -2 on this, though. Just be aware.
Oh, I know. I have a +1 to start.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Did you want me to get you a bonus, or?
I mean, it's out of turn, right? You'd be done already, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so you also don't have to take an action this turn if you want.
True.
Like
I can
if you
just wait. I'll do that after 0-1's turn next time.
Yeah,
Also, it looks like I have a 0.
Yeah, I just put that in there to note to myself that you already went.
Okay. Never mind.
So yeah,
So
Squeak, I'll have you go on hold then.
Okay.
And then,
we'll work that out.
yeah, and then so you can go whenever next turn, and you won't have the complication.
Sounds good.
All right. Metadocs, we are back to you.
I'd like to use notice so that I can give Iliad and Squeak a heads up when the lady finally leaves our home.
Okay. So you're doing a help, or
maybe I was just gonna camp out and.
You can just apply it to the tokens too if you want. I think that makes sense too, since you're all working together on this anyway. Shit, there you go. All right. So let's see. You guys are now at 22, if I'm mathing right. Yeah, 22.
We're gonna go for 45 here.
25 is the cap. So if you guys hit 25, then we're just gonna be like, all right, you succeeded. Which I see that happening soon. So, all right. So we are now on day 4. New round. Squeak, you're on hold, so you can go whenever.
Yep, 0-1's next anyways, so...
Okay, so yeah, you want to wait till after him.
The hacking thing, get him to configure the thingy to say whatever he wants to say and have on it, and I'll drop it on her personally.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so... I don't have a complication, so I can roll normal.
Yep.
And it's going to be hacking, right? To make a little...
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is. Are you doing this to assist, or are you just adding to the token count? I think narratively it works either way, so...
Yeah, let's give him a +2 so we don't immediately to this.
Give it to the...
Squeak, go on hold.
Rodent.
Squeak, go on hold for one more turn. Or just so I can boost your thievery up to...
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna use my psionics to try to raise his thievery skill by 1 at least, hopefully 2.
Oh, you're doing
trait.
Yeah, boost trait.
Yeah, are you using thievery or stealth? Either one. I'm boosting that one.
I was going thievery because I'm trying to literally slip it in her pocket or whatever.
Oh shit!
I'm using my mulligan.
Yeah. There you go.
So you're effectively up 2 steps.
Yeah.
On your thievery.
Do you know how to do that on your sheet, Squeak?
Yeah, not quite. I mean, I know how to just trigger. Oh, I can do it because I can just put my normal thievery +1 at the end, and then what do I have from?
So it's yeah.
Hit the gear button on your character sheet next to the skill. Yeah, next to thievery, and then it'll say steps boosted lowered from base, and just move that up by 2 for the for the roll.
There you go.
All right, and what am I rolling at from 0-1?
+2.
+2, yeah.
All right, here we go.
wow. That's disappointing. You keeping that?
Burn a Benny.
You have 4 bennies.
Yeah, that might be worth a Benny.
Oh, I know. They were not cooperating in movement.
Oh, okay. Rolling a 1 on a d10. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, so you get that 8.
With all those bonuses.
Fuck. Okay, well, it worked.
Yeah, you still got 8. Yeah, next success, you guys will hit the cap. So, yeah, you guys pretty much like do what you wanted to do. Like you see her come into the noodle bar. Iliad, she's in the noodle bar.
I want to say hi. Like I want to try to like sit near her and like strike up a conversation. Like I don't know. I like your glasses, something like that.
So notably, she's not wearing glasses.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's basically wearing like sweatpants and a hoodie, and just.
I'm sorry. I wear my glasses when I'm in sweatpants and a hoodie.
No, she's not. I need to point out that she is not wearing glasses. Okay. You know, you guys have an image of her wearing glasses, but she's not wearing glasses.
Roger.
She's not in the mood for AR tonight.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Okay. Well then, I'm not gonna say I like your not glasses because that means I know that she wears glasses. So.
But how fucking freaky would that be if you were like, "Wow, you look so much prettier without your glasses" or something, and she's like, "Excuse me."
Right.
Just trying to hit on her and failing.
Tell her you could swipe right twice for her.
Yeah, I don't know what she's wearing, so I can't. I'm complimenting whatever she's wearing that looks cool or
sweatpants
or
and a hoodie, like bare minimum to
Does
go
the
out.
hoodie say anything on it? I don't know.
Nondescript.
I like your outfit. I wonder what it looks like on the floor.
All right. Then I'm gonna compliment whatever she ordered and be like, "Oh my gosh, that's my favorite too," or be like, I don't know, if she ordered something that sounds cooler than what I got, be like, "Oh, I'll have to remember that for next time," or something like that.
There you go. That works.
Allergic to shellfish because she ordered shrimp.
I don't think I'm allergic to things.
You don't have to, obviously, your turn, but if you want to mention her to check the pockets and her friends are trying to get in touch with her, you know.
I mean, maybe not this one. I kind of want there to be
a little weird.
I kind of want there to be a backup if you guys freak her out, that she still likes me.
Doesn't matter. That's it. We won.
Yeah, so yeah, with that you guys hit the 25. Sake. Yeah.
I wanted to try and get her to go to the cat cafe with me.
Jesus. All right.
I have a cat cafe as a contact. This is not crazy.
I know. That's fair. So yeah, so you guys hit the 25. You did it on by day 4. So you guys had 1 day left to, pretty much 5 days. So she was gonna start getting windy. But yeah, you hit the.
Following me?
What? What does that say, Dave? I don't feel like plugging that into a translator right now.
I hope you liked the job I sent you.
Oh my god.
Is that what you quote texted her to the burner?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright, so you've done your thing. You're kind of in your party van. Your mercenary van there. Whatever you called it. So yeah, you gave her that burner comm link, right?
Correct. That's in her pocket if she's found it, which I assume she has by now.
Yeah, and you left your comm codes in it, so she had a way to reach out to you, or
yeah, to 01 specifically.
Right. Okay.
The way I was envisioning that is we kind of configured the burner and then dropped it on her, and then now 01 text her shit.
Yeah, so 01, you get a message from that comlink that just says, "Let's meet. We should talk in person."
Okay.
Nobody thought it was weird that a cyborg was eating, or a robot was eating noodles.
She's a cyborg.
I'm not a robot.
You were right the first time.
She's got meat parts.
She's got meat parts still, yeah.
The brain.
They kept some of my squishy bits.
Yep. But yeah, you guys get the or rather 01, you get the message from her saying, "Hey, let's meet. Come to my place. I'll let you guys in."
Sure thing. I inform her there'll be 5 of us
Good to know.
for the welcome party.
See you soon.
Murder wagon, go! Let's get over
All right.
there.
So you guys roll on over to the to her her hacker bunker there.
Her lair.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
her lair. It's definitely a lair.
I just appear at her front door. I mean,
Jeez. But yeah,
this
you guys
is not abnormal for her.
you guys
At this
show up.
point.
The front door is open, so let me put you guys on the map. All right, so you guys
Get to fight robots.
no. No.
I was just picturing like it's going to be like,
That's the death trap.
All right, so now
yeah,
you guys.
welcome to my mouse trap, and it's going to be a whole bunch of.
So you guys are in here. This
Oh look, a
massive.
laser grid.
Yeah. Well, that's just on the map. That's not. Don't worry. That's not. The 2 turrets are definitely there though. But yeah, the blast door hisses open, and you guys are hit with this wave of cool recycled air, tinged with ozone, burnt plastic, and something faintly herbal. You step into this first chamber, where bundled power conduits snake across the ceiling and floor like vines, and a pair of active laser turrets carefully follows your every move. But as you guys step inside, the door closes, and you hear a click, and the turrets power down. And one of the doors slides open, and you see Imogen. Where is her frickin' token? Oh, I put it over here. All right. So, yeah, she's like right here. So yeah, she stands quietly in the doorway in her, sweatpants, tank top. Looks like she hasn't slept in days. She says, it's been a while since somebody genuinely impressed me. I don't know who signs your checks, but I'm sure if you want to be black bag or dead, you'd have already done it. So, let's talk.
Yay!
Who wants to explain this?
Have you seen the latest episode of My 3 Dads?
So she leads you guys into this big center chamber here. Here, I'm just gonna move y'all. There you go.
I stole the purple seat before the murder robot could get to it.
All right. So yeah, you guys are in this there's a bunch of mismatched furniture and shit around. So she leads you deeper into the den to this large neon lit chamber full of tangled cables, glowing projectors, and salvage tech stacked into carefully ordered chaos. Mismatched furniture sits in the middle of it all, flanked by crates turned coffee tables and an upturned drone shell repurposed as a chair. Despite the mess, it is clear the space is lived in. There's half a cup of cold instant noodles on the counter, a radio looping distorted synth pop, and what looks like a board of old bounty posters, some of them tagged with red X's or sarcastic smiley faces. And she gestures toward the seating without ceremony. So, what kind of job brings ghosts to my doorstep?
Oh shit, ghosts?
Yeah, that's you guys. Like, she is impressed that you like got this close to her before she like clocked you properly.
What did that guy at the bar say he wanted her for?
Yeah, this war mage wants her to be the on-call hacker for the nest.
You
So, like-
ask.
Oh, yes. Building nest, yes.
You asked us. You said you don't know who signs our paychecks. But he wants to know you, and he wants his help. He wants your help being able to get more of us. He wants to sign your paycheck too.
So, basically, as soon as one of you guys like mentions War Mage, she like rolls her eyes. She's like, "Seriously, that old idiot? I've already told him like I'm not interested in mercenary work."
It's not mercenary
isn't
work.
mercenary work.
It's remote work where you get to do other shit from the comfort of your own home. You get to double bill. That's what every contractor wants.
Hold on. Let's not lose sight of the big picture here, guys. What we're really talking about is protecting people who are trying to achieve good things by giving them a secure communication network to
You guys are all
properly
bad at
fight
this.
the powers that need fighting.
So, I'm idly just teleporting around. Because I'm just like, look at his shit.
I feel like she would have told you to stop.
Yeah,
that.
after like the fourth or fifth time, she's like, "Hey, can you fucking stop?"
Nullifier ray.
Fine. Look, these
So,
guys
yeah,
are making it.
I'll clarify,
guys
he's not looking for her to go into the field. He wants her to manage a project and make sure it's secure.
Yeah, he's trying to
He's
help
willing to pay.
us set up the secure communication network.
Yeah.
That will
You
Okay.
get to be a glorified
Activists.
sysadmin, and you get to work from your house, from the comfort of wherever the hell you are at the time,
Look at.
which will leave you
He just-
plenty of time to help me respec my character sheet because I really need to work on my persuasion.
She just like
Yes.
gives you a weird look when you say that. Like, fucking mercenaries, man.
Look. They're making it more complicated than it is. The guy offers you a job. You don't like the job, you don't do it. That's it. If he offers you something you like, you take it. If it happens to be like your activism stuff, then you're good to go. If it's not, then turn it down.
Well, so
He
like,
just wants to be able to call you.
I don't know if you guys remember, but War Mage told you what the job was. He wants
Yeah.
her help developing the nest, basically.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's a
like,
software
we already
not
said
a
that
field.
part,
Yeah.
but we
Yeah.
were saying like after that.
okay.
And she
Sounds
still
like
said didn't want to be a mercenary, and we're like, okay, is that you're thinking that if you help on the app, you're gonna have to be a mercenary later? Because we said nothing about being a mercenary.
Well, she's just like,
Like-
you know
Other than
how
the
these
thing.
fixers are. Once you
Ah,
start
War
doing
Mage is-
one thing for them, it never ends.
Only if you keep saying yes.
Yeah, you
War Mage is
disappeared
chill.
last time.
as long as you
I think you're confusing him with the mob.
the War Mage is chill. If you just say no, he'll just find somebody else. Don't worry about it. Just for
Hmm.
Well,
each
unless
job,
it's something only you
job
can
by
do.
job.
He's only going to ask you a dozen or so
If this
more
was something
times.
only she could do, come on, man, get with the program.
I would
let's
like
see.
to relate to her what just happened to us, where a client that wasn't secure double crossed us. War Mage still paid us, but we had to deal with the fallout. So we're trying to create a cool, and I'd kind of give like the job description that was given to us. Like,
All
what
right.
is the nest?
I have to do some random stuff that
Yeah.
she's doing on her end.
Do I need to make hacker rolls to detect that she's trying to fuck with me?
It's not hacking, so no. These will make sense in a minute. All right. So she's paying attention to you guys, apparently. I need to look at your sheets for a minute. No reason.
Fuckity fuck. I have a lot of explosives and shit.
I have an entire bandolier of grenades on, and I wasn't hiding them, so I mean...
Just saying, it's not looking like a diplomatic mission if I were the one checking into this.
Right. Alright, Iliad, give me a smarts roll.
Oh, goodness. Wait, I'm better at that now.
It's just pure smarts.
Yeah, I'm better at that now than I was.
Oh, yeah, you raised... Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you raised that as for your attribute. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so... let's see. You get this feeling that there's another presence in your brain.
Oh. Hi. Yeah, don't like that. I feel like I should roll to whether my first instinct does it or I keep my cool, because my first instinct would be to look around, see who's in my brain, and punch him in the fucking face.
You don't want to be in here. It's very weird in here.
Is there a way that I can push her out of my head?
So basically what happens here, so you rolled, so she's mind reading you is what's happening. You rolled high enough to notice that it's happening, but not to stop it. So basically she jumped into your head to like make sure you guys are not lying to her.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna say, I get what you're doing. I get why you're doing it. Don't ever fucking do that again. I don't take kindly to people messing around in my head. Okay?
Just like, all right, fine.
Thick germs.
What?
Just wanted to make sure you guys aren't trying to pull one over on me.
Cool. Read any of their brains. Don't read mine.
Yours was the easiest.
Yeah, because they took everything else out. See why I don't like people in my brain?
She's like, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Look, I don't care. I got nothing. I have no special things in here. Unless you want to know about quantum theory, there's nothing really interesting in here.
She's like, I know plenty about quantum theory. All right, but you guys are on the level about this, huh?
Yeah.
Indeed we are.
Yeah.
Just pass along the information, trying to get you to do the right thing here.
The right thing. That's a funny way of putting mercenary work.
Usually, yes.
It's not mercenary work. Can't fight the powers that be without being secure while doing it.
Yeah, I suppose you're right on that end. Alright, fine. Tell War Mage I will reach out to him to discuss terms.
Alright, we can do that.
And, here, if you guys need hacking help on something and it's not some evil shit, I might be willing to help. So she gives you guys like her actual comm code.
Ooh. And if we just want someone to go get noodles with?
She gives you like a really weird look. She's like, didn't you just threaten to murder me over telepathy?
I don't like people in my head, but do you see that I'm surrounded by all dudes? I kind of need some more female friends.
It's like, all right.
Friends.
Yeah, you presume 01's gender.
He's my roommate.
Yeah. I am roommate. That is my gender. Is roommate.
Roommate.
Unfortunately-
not friend. Tell each other everything.
On the positive side, 01 generates no dishes or mess around the apartment. On the bad side, 01 is not great company to go to a restaurant.
Exactly.
All he does is pass the butter the entire fucking time.
How are you doing today? He just hands you butter.
Yeah, except for he tries to be a human, so he tries to pretend to eat, and then it's just awkward and weird, because then I have to eat twice as much.
It's just pockets full of meat.
Pockets full of meat?
Yeah, like the old Friends episode where like somebody didn't like what they were eating, but they kept shoving it into their pocket, and like I think it was Seinfeld. They kept shoving it into their pocket with like napkins.
Jesus.
And then like the dog was like chasing them around the apartment because they had.
That sounds like a Costanza move.
Yeah.
So yeah, the contact info she gives you is connected to a different fake CID, with the name Juliet Mason.
What should we call you?
I'm still working that out, honestly.
Whoa.
I'll let you know when I figure it out. But yeah, it's Juliet Mason is her mercenary CID.
Okie dokie. I just don't want to blow your cover somehow by saying the wrong name in the wrong place. So.
Yeah, I'll Actually, if it's just for noodles, use this one. Greta Lee is her everyday one.
All right.
Nobody doesn't like Greta Lee.
So, quick question. Can I get that thingy back, my little burner, and wipe it now that we can talk to you in civilized manner?
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you.
That was pretty smooth, by the way. I didn't catch that for like a few hours.
Scruggs takes a quick little bow.
Since I had this question out of game, can I roll a notice check to see if she actually is a Hellion per our data sheet, or if she looks like
yeah.
There's something weird.
Is she gray?
No, as far as you can tell, yeah, she's a Hellion. You don't really see anything. What's the words? You don't see any like hallmarks of her being another species, I guess.
Yeah. Do I see any any remnants of like an at-home transfusion or like True Blood?
Yeah, there's
stuff?
there's like a bunch of the if you root around enough, I'm sure you can find a pile of like discarded synthetic blood packets.
Yeah, enough that I just want to assuage his curiosity of like, she hasn't been getting deliveries or going out for this. Is she actually a Hellion?
She doesn't want to do.
She got a stock.
She doesn't want to do evil mercenary work because she's kidnapping homeless people to use as blood.
Holy shit!
Well,
Hey, I was just thinking she was a nameless, and in worst case, she would turn into a pile of goo and try to eat us.
Yeah, thought she was a blob person. Reasonable suspicion, but yeah, no. With the notice roll, you're very certain she is an actual Hellion.
Okay.
And yeah, just incredibly
And
socially
not
awkward.
Using real blood either.
Yeah, it's kind of like you can use the synthetic shit for a while before you're like, all right, I need actual blood now. And that's probably why she looks like shit. Is she's been on the synthetic shit for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And the lack of sunlight.
Do we want to point this out and provide
No, all
actual
Hellions
blood
are just
for her
that
once in a
pale.
while?
Huh?
'Cause we generate blood sometimes. I mean, we could. Should we mention it, guys? We could just bring her.
I mean, I think we should
once
say
in a while.
we would offer her an escort if she ever needed to go get an actual transfusion, and that's why she doesn't want to go out.
I mean,
could
we
also
can bring
mention
buckets of blood
that-
to her. That's what I was.
Yeah,
getting at.
she's like,
Yeah, I know, but
I don't like doing the vampire thing. All right, I'm not that kind of hellion.
Fair enough. Sorry if we offended.
for a proper transfusion, if she wants bodyguard work, we can definitely help.
Or I can offer.
I'm gonna go to a hospital and get this thing installed. We can like be buddies, and you can go get a transfusion. And
Yeah, you're all getting cyber surgery
I'll
like,
go to the
next
hospital.
week. Hey, we'll
Yeah,
guard
if
you
wanna
while
come
we're
with us,
under.
group
Like,
trip. No, we'll take turns. We're not all gonna be under at the same time.
yeah, no. Well, it's more the recovery that's the problem.
I'll be fine.
But that's still
Yeah.
going somewhere.
Well, yeah, the robot guy doesn't need recovery, but you guys getting cyberware installed or need some recovery time.
I mean,
But-
I can offer my own blood now and then.
She doesn't do the vampire shit.
But still you'd still need a transfusion.
Yeah, you can
It's
still
still a transfusion.
It's not
you can
drinking.
still do it medical like, yeah.
I didn't say she has to drink it out of my body. Jesus.
You're weird sometimes, dude. I don't know.
How dare
That
you
could've
say
been your
mean,
whole-
inaccurate things about me?
But yeah, so she is on board after some decent. I think the expertise you went about doing the legwork is likely what impressed her the most. The social part of it was like super awkward, but
We're not great at social, but we're very good at getting things.
ah yes. Hey,
Yeah,
group of
that's so
mercenaries who are famously bad at social interaction, go negotiate with this person who is also bad at social interaction.
Hey, sometimes things cancel out.
Yeah.
You get a plus.
Yeah, do you-
You get a +2 for kinship.
Yeah, we just start talking about random nerd shit until she's like, "Oh, okay, you guys are cool."
Yeah, that's how we became friends when you were in my house.
Oh,
That's weird. That's how I
Fucking-
met Elise. Was in my house. That's fucking.
my phone picked up my voice apparently and decided to send it as a prompt to Chat GPT. And it started making a profile for a group of mercenaries famously bad at social interaction.
Did it just make us?
That would be hilarious, but I don't know. I kind of canceled it before it completed because I was like, why are you talking to me right now? Oh my god, no, it did make some weird... It didn't make you guys, it just made some weirdos, though. Oh my goodness. Jesus. The future, man.
Oh,
Anyway,
man, Void Rangers is almost on.
what's that?
Void Rangers is almost on. You're gonna-
Void Rangers. Oh my goodness. All right. Are you guys wrapped up here?
I mean-
I am. I mean, other
sure
than
she
just
doesn't want us to
wandering around
stay any
looking at
longer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the hair, playing with the arms.
Unless she wants to go to a cat cafe with me. Yeah, but...
Or to go get noodles.
I was checking out all the gear, like, ooh, piece of candy, piece of candy.
I got
Yes.
yelled at for teleporting around looking at
I'm not teleporting. I am strolling.
So yeah, a lot of all of her gear is like this weird mix of like old refurbished shit and like a little bit of like cutting edge tech. And it's all kind of cobbled together in various ways.
Creating a buffer using the old tech to protect the new tech.
Yeah, kind of.
So,
Is
You
it
gotta
like,
get through 45 printers before you get to the computer.
is it that
so
like
this means
is it that precursor shit?
No,
Like-
it's not. It's not. She's not using
trigger-
precursor stuff.
Like that stuff that Trinyon used was made. Like she's not like a weird scientist, is she?
No. She So she is a telepath, but she's also a very good hacker.
Yeah, I was gonna say she did accidentally reveal she's a telepath. I mean,
She just revealed that she had the ability to read minds. That could have been technological.
That is true, but
I have no idea. To me, that's a
Especially with
telepath.
my brain
you
being
guys,
how it is.
a bunch of you guys are psychic, so you could have you probably would have recognized it as like a psychic ability rather than weird science.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure that I'm psychic.
Probably would have triggered, right? If it was like electronic Wi-Fi EMF.
Yeah, so it was probably like she started doing it, and like you guys who were psychic probably felt like, you know, your arm hair stand up and didn't really realize it or understand why, but like there was definitely psychic shit happening. Like in retrospect, you'd be like, oh, that's huh?
The robot has arm hair?
No.
My arm hair didn't raise.
You got a feeling akin to that, okay?
I would have been fine if technomancy was considered a different thing, and like I didn't pick up anything technological off of her. Everyone else picked up the psionics.
Yeah, but your technomancy is psychic.
I know. I was saying like the flavor of like I'm more sensitive to the other stuff.
Yeah. Your mold got a little agitated.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to them also and be like, hey, so if you guys notice that shit ever happening and it's someone I shouldn't fuck up, let me know, because that was some good self-restraint on my part.
Yeah, it was really good. You didn't punch her out.
Yeah.
It may not have gone the way you thought it would have either.
Oh? I'm not sure which way you think I'm not sure what I was supposed to have thought.
She's
I know what he was getting at, but you apparently don't.
Don't punch your boss.
What?
Don't punch.
No, I was
boss battle.
I was thinking she might be into it, but okay.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't really sure. When he said it might not have gone how you thought it would, I was like, but then I wasn't sure if maybe he thought that's how I thought it would.
I was trying to imply like you wouldn't immediately have been able to lay her out. She knows how to fight.
I didn't think I would.
She also might have puppet, and then you get to beat yourself up. Can't wait for the next rank.
But yeah. So I think we've resolved this, and you guys can get paid, and we can, you know, I guess we'll resolve your downtime stuff.
Sure. How much was he paying us?
Isn't it
What's
just
that?
recovery?
Yeah, it's recovery for like all of us.
Nope, not all of us. I don't know what I want to do though.
You want to bake cookies?
What was the?
You want to take care of all of us.
There, let me.
I really don't. That sounds awful.
You want to take care of me. Wait.
How much was War Mage offering for this again? Was it 2,500?
Yeah. You guys got the standard rate for this one, so it'll be 2,500
Each or total?
each.
And it hasn't been another full week for me yet. It's been like a couple days off.
Well, like after this, you'll have another week of downtime. So
Okay, so then I have that.
yeah, so I think we'll be.
My passive income.
Yeah, so we'll say that, like, just for ease of the math, we'll say the job took about a week, and then, so yeah, it's been, you had your first job, then you had your first week of downtime, now you're on your second job, which was a week, and now you're gonna have another week of down. So we're on week 3. Does that sound about right? So you guys don't need to, you know, pay your living expenses until next week.
All right.
Well, technically the 5th week, right?
I'm just doing 4 weeks for a month to make it easy math.
Yeah. But haven't we only been active for 3 weeks now, or?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
On the at the end of the 4th week is when you gotta pay the mulas.
We all have surgery.
Oh, Spaceman.
I have to
Since
figure
you-
out what I'm doing instead of that.
Since you created heavy metal, should heavy weapon be stackable?
You mean the modifier?
Yeah. Should that be like +2, +4?
Oh shit. I need to let me look into the rules on that. I wonder if it has, because that is a weird interaction on that. Generally, like you calculate it based off of the average damage you do. So it might just be your power's either a class 1 or a class 2. Unless you can get it up to the strength of like anti-tank rockets.
I mean, 66.
Oh shit. Yeah. Wait, is that what you're able to do with your powers?
That's like what you can do with like once you hit the mega modifiers for bolt and
Yeah. All right. So that'll be some shit we'll have to figure out. Did I put the table in the heavy metal handout here? Let me fucking
Where is heavy metal?
Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. Vehicles heavy metal. So there we go.
Oh, vehicles. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, there is one for calculating the class, so yeah, so you would basically do the average damage. And I think you add its armor piercing value. So yeah, if you can get the average damage up high enough, yeah, you can get some higher class shit. Why are you fighting a tank with swords or?
Or mine bolts, one or the other.
Ooh.
All right, so
Nice.
it's basically just 1 week of downtime, correct?
Yeah. So I'll pop that up so we can downtime. There we go. All right.
What is the name of this thing that we're putting on our bodies?
So this is it's an augmentation, and it is called. I think it's just called extra action or something. Standby.
Additional action, yeah.
Additional action. Yeah.
And it's a strain too.
Yeah, strain 2,
Yeah,
since
I
you're
like
getting
that
the military grade version of it.
So it's strain 0.
No, it is strain 2. It's reduced from 5.
And then the cyber mystic.
That doesn't reduce the strain. That just reduces the effect of the strain on your psychic abilities.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So you have it's Milware is the augmentation grade. Well,
Okay.
that's
So,
weird.
yeah, okay. I'm just
So with my
checking
bolt,
the
I can do class 2, class 2 heavy damage.
Oh my god, nice.
That's enough to be considered dangerous on a spaceship.
Yeah. But yeah, here's the augmentation. Oh fuck me.
Thank you.
Where do I put strains again?
Just
There's a spot for it in your
Additional derived stats under your parry
Yeah.
toughness base. So you have a
Okay.
base modification to what your max could be, then your current.
Okay, so I'm at my max then.
yeah. Well, so your max isn't. It's your safe max. Your absolute
Right, I
max
remember
is
that.
is double that. But if you go over that, you have to start rolling for like side effects.
But you
Like,
can
because
also,
you're basically hitting like cyber psychosis type shit.
But you can also upgrade your cyberware's class to like back to free
Yeah.
up strain.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What's the
do
max?
Cyber Samurai.
What's your max strain supposed to be?
So normally it's half the lower of your spirit or vigor.
I accidentally just deleted my strain. Cool. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, don't delete that.
I wasn't trying to, but now I can't undo it.
Stand by. Let me see if I can get your sheet open. I'll fix it real quick. Blink. Blinkle. Alright. Oh, jeez. There you go. I added it back.
Okay.
And yeah, so your strain is, so it's your spirit is your lower at 4, so your strain is 2.
My current is 2.
So basically, you're at your maximum when you install this.
That's fine. I don't plan to get any more.
Yeah. All right, and then yeah, your current's 2 and your maximum is 2. All right. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the millware is probably like some nanomachine shit, so it's like they probably stick you with this giant fucking syringe or something, and then nanomachines slowly rewrite your whole fucking like neural pathways.
How many actions can you do in a round at maximum?
3 is the max.
Okay.
4. But you can do a free action
4?
or something like that.
Oh yeah, if we're not counting free, yeah.
But like because you can quick cast a spell. So.
Yeah, to do a limited free action.
I can move 4 grenades simultaneously. Got it.
If you can make the rolls, sure. I feel like grenades are something you don't want to fuck up with, though.
Well, it's better than throwing them. I mean,
yeah, I think you're more accurate teleporting them.
well, it's teleport. You either teleported it or you didn't.
Yeah.
Whereas, and I think the fuck up for teleport is it's like an extra like distance away from where it's supposed to be or something.
Oh, well, no.
Yeah,
if you fail, it just doesn't. The power doesn't fire.
Okay.
So
I think
you
there's
can
some
just.
grenade that you pulled the
So
pin.
if you whip out a grenade, pull the pin, and try to teleport it, but fail, you just have a live grenade in your hand.
Which
not
isn't
great.
really that bad. But it's not bad because I'm still holding it. We're holding down the part that makes it go boom. I mean, you haven't thrown it yet.
Off the spoon.
Oh, the spoon,
The
yeah.
spoon.
Yeah. Holding out. Yeah, as long as you're holding down the spoon, you're okay.
If they have spoons, it might be
It's the future.
it might
The spoon equivalent.
The little optical sensor.
Maybe Keanu Reeves drops out of the sky and like takes it, and he's like, "There is no spoon," and then flies off. All right, here let's. People are, a bunch of you guys are doing. You're getting the ware installed, so it's it's about a day for. Oh wait, no. I think recovery time is in my right up here. What is? Oh my goodness.
You spend a week exhausted.
Right. Installing augmentations requires a clean operating. Yada yada. Operation takes 1 hour for every point of the device's strain, so it's like a 2-hour surgery you're going into. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to make a electronic or healing skill roll, but that's dumb. I'll just say you get it installed. Yeah, so you have fatigue that lasts for a number of days equal to the implant strain or hour. Oh yeah, I should roll to see how long it lasts, but these guys are fancy, so you're gonna be looking at like a D8 wild card roll, I think. So yeah, let me handle that just to make sure there's no issues. So this will be healing. We'll say D8, and it's a wild card. So how many of you guys are going under?
I got a separate set of rolls for me.
Right. Yeah. Yours is different. So it's Blink, Gilead, and Metadox are all getting. I'll just go in order of your names, I guess. So Blink, you're fine. You're basically good after like a couple hours because you got a raise. Gilead, here's yours. Yeah, all right. So you got a success. So you're gonna have fatigue for a couple hours. And then Metadox. All right. Yeah. So the worst of it is you guys are basically you're. I think you're all except for Blink. You guys are like down for the day. Which I think means you can actually do some other downtime stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like,
sorry. No, Blink. You basically you have like 2 hours of fatigue. The Metadox and Iliad, you have 2 days of fatigue.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are. Yeah, like for whatever reason,
Metadox
Blink,
want to have a movie night.
Yeah, you guys could have like a movie night or something or whatever.
Catch you up on My Three Dads.
What's my one thing? I could get another one of these one things, can't I, or not?
Well, you're at your max strain, so if you go over, you're gonna have side effects.
What?
No, he's talking about the
poker chip.
Inspirations.
Oh yeah, you want a center?
You said you can
Sure. Sure, I'll just grab another one of those.
All right.
If I didn't use my training, do I still get to have my training, or does that go away?
Yeah, you hang on to it until you pick a new one.
Okay.
So yeah, Iliad and Metadox we'll say you guys are recovering because that's like a few days, right?
Yeah, because the downtime says you have to spend the week recovering to avoid complications. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, the roll for Blink was a raise, so like he was up and about after like a couple hours. But yeah, you guys had more time, so. All right.
Well, if anyone wanted to train in medicine, you could just come take care of us.
There you go. So 01, you're upgrading yourself a bunch.
I'm going to go to my contact, the robot doc.
Okay, the robot doc.
Yeah. And have her install the hardware.
All right. So you're getting that squared away. I don't remember the rules for that offhand, but
I don't think drone mods have a whole lot of.
Yeah, because like you don't need to recover. You're just getting a thing installed. Like
yeah.
You need to restart the computer. Updates take a while.
Yeah, you're getting a Windows update basically.
Yeah.
Those can take a while.
Yeah.
New graphics processor, so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have
3 terabytes of data on dial-up?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I really don't have a lot on the mods. Okay.
I think it's gonna be similar, but it's gonna be like a repair roll rather than a.
Yeah.
We're in electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say it's the same. So. Yeah, I'll do another wild card D8 for that just to make sure there's no. Yeah, so you get everything installed okay, and yeah, we'll say you need like a couple days of maintenance to get everything working right.
So he's having movie night with us.
Yeah.
Movie night and maybe doing other things at the same time.
Right. Yeah, because you can be like firing off your hackery stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I actually have a funny idea. If I only took like a couple hours to get this done and I still have a downtime, can I spend a carouse to try to get some AI friends for my server?
Oh no.
Do you have a boosted Discord?
What?
A boosted Discord?
Oh my god. A boosted Discord, yes.
Or was it the Artemis Hotel in
Oh yeah.
in cold carbon? Cold carbon? Is that the right one?
Altered Carbon?
Altered Carbon, yes.
Yeah, you're gonna go hang out with Edgar Allan Poe or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna create because I bought the server that has VR host and Watchdog, so it's super secure.
Oh, nice.
And I want to start fishing the web for stray AIs that need a home.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I feel like that's something you could do fully remote, so I'll allow it.
Should we be collecting robot bodies for you to install them into?
Don't worry about it. We'll deal with that later.
You've got your like online casino up and running, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I am flush with what I needed to do, so I am very happy with where we're at.
Yeah, 01 could basically retire at this point already.
So does that mean I don't have living expenses?
No, you still got your living expenses. He took the rich edge, so he's got like passive income.
He's not sharing
Right,
the wealth.
but we're
He's just
roommates.
generating.
I mean, I have a
That's
normal
up to
job.
01. That's a conversation for you guys to have. It sounds like.
I feel like 01 doesn't make it well acknowledged that he has passive income coming in, so he can spend money on random things.
I mean, I have a normal job. Does that count?
Not for rich.
I'm being silly.
Okay.
I'm aware. It would be silly if I be delivering burritos to cover my mercenary grade living expenses.
When I increase my lifestyle, I might be able to say like we're covering Iliad's what part of the rent while I buy other things.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
just meant, like, you know me, I'm just doing it for narrative-wise. I'm okay if, like, in gameplay that's not how it works, but narrative-wise, I just think it'd be cute.
Alright. Scruggs, I don't think we've gotten to you. Or
No, I guess
Scruggs.
I'll dote on these invalids having their movie night and train some bad. Yeah. And also, I guess my curiosity just repeatedly scanned my friends for the fuck of it.
So you're training healing?
I would not harass them. Yeah, just training healing.
Excellent. Well, you're taking care of all your buddies who are getting used to their, like, super duper wired reflexes.
Yeah, doing some PT, you know, running them through some stretches.
Oh yeah, can I buy a medical the Medi scanner through that guy?
Oh yeah. I feel like that's something they would sell to the military.
20% discount or?
Shit, that's a good question.
What was that? What's the question?
You guys had basically a permanent discount through Space Nick Cage there. Space Legally Distinct Nick Cage.
I think the 20% was for...
No, it was 10. I noted it because I knew this would happen. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was
20 we tried.
I was trying to say the 20% was only for the
initial run
credits.
Yeah.
The credits that we got from turning in the plane or whatever.
Right. Okay. So medical devices, a Medi scanner is uncommon, and it's 500. So yeah, you can easily get a hold of that. You don't even need him for that. You can just buy one at like Walmart.
I know, but
we can get a military grade
But
one.
you want that discount.
I want that 50 credits off so that I can make rank.
You're taking 50 credits off to get one that was like used in the first contact war or whatever. It still runs. You just need to replace the batteries like every week.
Just need to take the guy's hand off it.
I don't know, if we had a World War II like medical bag that was fully stocked, we'd have like friggin' speed in there and stuff. So.
It'd probably be closer it'd probably be closer to like Vietnam era, or like later than that, because it's only been like 30 years.
But Annie's point is there was better drugs in the World War II medical bag.
Oh, okay.
You want the old Milsurp medical bag.
All right. Well, there you go.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, like Coke used to have cocaine in it. Like things are better back in the good old days of oppression.
You get the one that's like the size of an iPad instead of a cell phone.
Yeah.
But it works just the same, yeah.
Hey, all I know is that my grandparents never got diagnosed with ADHD because their diet pills were basically speed, so.
Here, have some diet pills. Make me want to run a marathon.
Yeah.
That's what they were. It was the 50s and 60s and 70s.
Yeah, that's why ADHD is like so prevalent these days. There's not enough cocaine.
Because everyone was on cocaine.
What the world needs is more cocaine freely available at your local pharmacy.
Should we also start looking at our?
Sorry, go ahead.
Should we also start looking at our end of session advance?
Yeah. You guys get an advance for this, so I think that'll put you at 3, right?
I think it puts us at 4. We're at season now.
Okay.
No, it's
like 3. I thought we talked about this earlier. I'm with you, Dave. I thought this was 4 because it's been.
I have 2 from my background, like pre-game.
Right.
Then I took Rich. Then I increased my spirit. And then I took Cyber Mystic last session.
Oh. So I have this as my notes. This is session 4.
Yeah. It is session 4, but we had one that we didn't get in advance.
We didn't do much, so
I thought I gave you guys advances for
I have increased my smarts and I have added Cyber Mystic, and that is all I have done.
Okay, you didn't
I increased my smarts and I special abilities or. Wait, no, I did my smarts and then I did piloting and research.
The research?
Yeah,
that was 1 advance.
It's still 2 advances. Total.
Okay.
That's what
I feel like you guys should have 4 though, because I think I wanted to do every session while you were novice, and then I'd slow down
what you
after.
Said.
Yeah.
So I guess we.
Because I have this thing where I keep track of the advances.
Yeah. Can I see your? Is it on your sheet?
Yeah, it just says it.
Yeah, let me.
It says advances in rank. Like I just.
Yeah.
Every time you give us one, I press that little up button.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then you have 2.
Yeah.
So you want us to have 2 more?
Yeah, no, you guys should be at 4. I don't know where I missed it, but yeah, I meant to give you guys 1 every session for while you were novice, and then we'd drop it to like 2 or 3 once you guys hit seasons.
Well, I was gonna. So I need PowerPoints, I think, or something.
Well, this fourth advanced will put you at seasons, so.
For the third one, I meant.
Oh, for the third one, yeah. Yeah, it might be if you feel like you need more PowerPoints, that might be good, because I think that's one you can only do once per rank as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab more PowerPoints for the simplicity of it. Somebody was saying I could take another like majory junk, but I'm not really trying to get more powers. I'm just trying to be able to do what I do.
Yeah.
I can take an edge within it. So what can you do with them again? Sorry.
So you can. You already did an attribute increase, so you can't do that for your third. Here, I'll just. Did I make a handout for this? Like I said,
It's
I was
plus 10
gonna.
power. It's 10 power
Advances.
points,
Yeah, there we go. Advances. It's plus
But
5 for extra power points.
Right.
But I thought you also planned out Annie's career path for her advances.
Yeah, it's on here, but then I wasn't. It was also listed on an edge, and so I just wanted to make sure that I can. An edge is an advance. Yeah, I'm getting cyber tolerant.
Yeah, right. Because so you could get more strain.
Yes, because then I have a list of augmentations.
Yeah, because you want to put more chrome in you.
Well, I just want to put chrome in me that I had a say in.
Exactly. Like,
Super
no,
Saiyan?
I want to decide how awesome I am.
Yeah, I want to replace some of it. I feel like I don't even. I'm gonna just for like the theory can't like not canon behind it, but for the flavor, I'm gonna say that some of my stuff isn't like a new port. I'm just replacing an old port.
Yeah.
Like, so now I can't pour the perfect drink anymore or something, or I lost some certain skills in certain areas.
Some stupid shit you don't need.
Or not stupid shit, but shit that I don't want to think about.
Right.
Or have, or whatever.
Yeah.
Who needs long-term memory? I'm fine.
That sounds like something Fry would say.
Hey, I don't have any long-term memory. Join the club.
Lucky.
I'm gonna go straight up Memento.
Oh no. But yeah.
All right.
I think it's funny that Greta,
That is one of her names, yes.
that Greta was like, your brain was the easiest to read. I was a little bit offended, but
Well, everyone else is like a magic user, so
Yeah. Yeah, I think 3 out of 5 of your party members are psychics.
well, is that I feel like that, like, no, I'm gonna not character this as much. Like, I do character over whatever so much that.
I don't believe I'm psychic, so who cares?
Oh, yeah, you just think you got quantum tomfoolery.
And augmentations aren't you have to wait for a thing. They're just like during downtime, or
Yeah, you gotta. It takes time to do the surgery and recover.
okay. So, but it's downtime. It's not like during an advance.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and an advance just happens. You don't need any time for an advance.
And it's
Where are you?
Is it in the Savage Worlds or the Savage Worlds freelancers thing for the cyber stuff?
The cyber stuff is in my document.
Okay.
the Savage World.
Yeah, the Savage World of Freelancing.
I'm looking. I'm trying to find it in our stuff.
Yeah,
Lex? No. I'm looking for the teleport junk. Not teleport, the teleport thingy-mabobber. The actual power, the like arcane background.
Oh, the background is in my. So if you're looking for special background stuff, that's in my document. The teleport power is in the base book.
Yeah, I'm looking for the background, so it's going to be in reference materials.
And so I can put my strain mod up to 6, and then my max goes up to 9.
Yup.
Yes? Cool.
Correctamundo. Now you can put more robot parts in without any side effects.
And now we're 4 and seasoned.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I want to look at this, because seasoned has.
Seasoned is basically like you're hitting 5th level type of shit in D&D. Or maybe it's closer to like 3rd level. I don't know. But anyway.
But we had planned that out, so I get cyber. We were doing cyber samurai for that one for me, I think.
Okay.
Strain
Well, I
another
think-
2 points.
Shoot. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what we had planned out, but I feel like that's one you can delay a little bit unless you.
Cyber Samurai
Right,
only
yeah, that's
required
fair.
novice, as a side note.
I know,
You need.
but I
you
needed
need
it
the other edge
After
too.
we need cyber tolerant first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I just happened to be looking
smarts
through
we
the
did,
document.
piloting we did. Oh,
You can
we
do
were gonna
smarts.
up my spirit.
You can do a
Oh,
stat again.
Yeah. Do up your spirit. I think. Yeah. I think we
Yes.
wanted to raise that so you could do better social stuff, or.
Yes, but does that make you do better social stuff? Because the skills and attributes don't always.
Yeah, but spirit. Remember that it's the cap for your spirit-based skills, which is your social stuff.
Oh, okay.
And spirit is also what you need to unshake in combat, so it's still important.
Okay.
I think yours might have started out pretty
It would
low,
put me
right?
up to a D8.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, I was at a D6, so now I'm at a D8.
Okay. I feel like that might have been a prerequisite for something else you wanted to then.
Yeah, I think
don't
so.
I don't have your character in front of me, but like we did the build out up to like veteran, I think.
Yeah, but I didn't
on that site.
Yeah, but then that site. What's that site again? I was going off the Google Docs. Oh wait, I found the savage.us.
Yeah, go off. Yeah, savage.us. Go off of the build in there, because that's like what we planned out together.
Yeah, but I don't know how to like know by which thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, open up your
Oh,
character.
advanced 1, advanced 2. Oh, okay. Planned advanced.
There you
Number
go.
3.
Should I take surgical precision so that I can call shot people?
Yeah, that might be good, yeah, if you want.
So it's not gonna be spirit.
How do I add a new power?
On this sheet.
No, I mean, how do I actually do it? Like, what is the...
There's an edge.
Yeah, new powers edge.
Okay.
And it gives you 2 every time you take it.
Gives you 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so but if you probably want to take it as your seasons, because then you can use it to take seasons level powers.
Yeah, that was what I was doing.
Okay.
We didn't update my Google Drive list. We only updated the other thing. That's why it's different.
Cool.
So... teleport edges. All right, so... Oh, it's an edge. Okay, this one is an edge. It's not a... okay, so I have to just use it. That's just adding an edge, so... Fine. Easy enough.
Which one are you doing?
Warp Surge.
Oh, nice. You're doing your, like, teleport grenade when you're the grenade?
Actually... It's whenever I use the teleport power at all, so I can teleport the grenade, have it warp surge, and still have it do the grenade.
Oh my god!
But I can also do it with instant transmission, so yes, I am the grenade as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so oh my god, yes, that's exactly correct.
You can double grenade.
Spaceman, you get rid of a cult, right? For psionic mastery.
Yeah, I dropped that. You just need the I think you just need the right rank, and your psionics needs to be high enough, or your arcane skill, I should say, because I think
yeah, it says smarts and psionics.
Okay. All right. Right, yeah, psionic mastery, yeah. Smarts D8, psionics D8, and seasoned. Oh, so you're gonna be throwing out the big boy powers?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to take that for the first one or the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, now going forward, we're not getting an advance every session. It'll be every couple, right?
Yeah, it'll be every like 2 or 3. being low level sucks, so I like to get through it quick.
Yeah.
So
I
for
just
fighting
figured-
rolls, is that using weapons when you use our attacks? Fighting rolls.
Fighting is
Yes.
melee, yeah.
Okay, so anything melee is
Int-
fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
that's
shoot
for
it.
like if you stab someone with your bayonet, you can basically like it's like a double attack
Or
almost.
hit him with my brass knuckles.
Yeah.
Or my other bayonet.
My double bayonet.
My bayonet
have
has
two
a bayonet
bayonets.
attached to it.
I unlocked the bipod for my bayonet. I got enough kills.
Yeah, 01's going to show up really well decked out after all these crates arrive. He unpacks them.
Oh yeah, you just had all that shit ordered to your apartment.
Like, where else am I going to send it?
Right. You're not cool enough to have your own hacker den yet.
Not yet. Soon.
Hey!
What kind
How
of
can I not have the apartment too?
It just hasn't happened.
what kind of hard candy should I carry?
Werther's.
That's actually what I was thinking of. That's
Nice.
exactly what I was thinking
You
of, but I didn't know
Critical
it
Role?
exists. No, I just happen to have a bag of it in front of me right now.
They have a 400-year-old gnome who they make fun of because he's old, and so one of the things that they make fun of is he always has Werther's because it's an old people candy.
What
Diabetics
can I
candy.
have? This is. Let's see. I guess I'll have what, 50 of them? Yeah, sure. That probably weighs 0.1 or 2. 0.2, sure. Because now I can warp hard candies to people to blow them up.
Why is the hard candy blowing them up?
Because he can teleport things and make them explode if he wants.
They can explode too.
Well,
Yeah.
when he uses teleport, he can make a shockwave explode out from the arrival point.
Why the hell do you need grenades then?
Because
So
I
he
can do it with the
grenade his
grenades.
That just seems silly.
Well, it's an extra 2d6. I
Yeah.
can still use it's also the grenade. I mean,
So those are going to be separate damage rolls. You don't get to stack them all together.
obviously they're separate damage rolls, but they still both happen.
Yeah. 2d6 is still enough to fuck someone up.
And then I have a bag of hard candies for if I want to waste grenades.
You're just flinging. You're fucking like Rexplode now. You're just like throwing random objects at people that explode or teleporting them. Hey, fuck you. Oh, you're fucking Gambit.
Except, yeah, well, Gambit at least has to throw them.
Yeah. You're Gambit with fewer steps.
But as soon as you said season, I'm like, I have to take this. I mean, it's here.
Right.
I have to. And it explicitly says that if I'm teleporting myself, it will not harm me.
Yeah. Doesn't say that if you're teleporting other people, so
Yeah.
don't explode your friends.
But it's my choice on whether or not I use
Yeah,
it.
you
so it's
don't
like-
have to. Yeah. You decide if they're exploding.
But I can just teleport around the map and wreak havoc.
Yeah. Yeah, like 2d6 isn't a ton, but like it's enough to cause some pain potentially.
Well, I could just do dumb things with it too, like
Oh, and I
teleport in the
think
middle of an office or
I
whatever.
think you get the extra d6 on that if you get a raise. That probably should be added in there. Like if you get a raise on your teleportability when you cast it. That just kind of makes sense to me in my head, because that's like literally how all of the damage powers work.
I mean, since it's an extra bonus, I can see why maybe not.
Yeah.
But
It's fine.
whatever. We'll figure it out. If it becomes too ridiculous, we'll just tone that down. Just take that back out.
We're just doing like character build stuff. So I think I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you
Hi,
for
Internet.
watching us, internet people. We will be back in 2 weeks to do more space crimes. Good day.
Night, internets.
Bye, internet.